Hi, there are different kind of nakshatras: fixed, movable, cruel, gentle, ferocious, ordinary, short, etc. etc. We know that there are 27 nakshatras, but we know about Gandanta. What is Gandanta? Do you know? What is Gandanta? Gandanta is Gandamul nakshatra. That is not a particular one nakshatra or two nakshatras. Gandanta is the junction in between the fire and the water signs. Like Aries is a fire sign and Piscean is a water sign. So where Piscean will end and Aries will start, that particular point is Gandamul or Gandanta nakshatra. And also the point where Leo and Cancer meets, that is also another Gandanta. And where Sagittarius and Scorpio meets, that is also another Gandanta point. So the nakshatra in between Aries, the first nakshatra of Aries is Ashwini. Last nakshatra of Piscean is Revati. Exactly the same way, Cancer, last nakshatra Aslesha. Magha is the first nakshatra of Leo. And in Scorpio, Scorpio, the last nakshatra is Jyeshtha, and Sagittarius, the first nakshatra is Moola. Now the Moola and Jyeshtha is the most difficult point to meet. It is always being said, but according to some others, Aslesha is even more. But in my experience, the most difficult nakshatra at its highest point or lowest point, that is Aslesha highest point and Moola lowest point. These two are the most difficult, and Jyeshtha is also highest point also. But any of these 6 nakshatras, all the fire sign nakshatra, that is Ashwini, Magha and Moola, in 0 to 2, 3 degrees, and Revati, Aslesha and Jyeshtha, the Markari nakshatras, in 28, 29 to 0. Now 30, you can consider 28, 29 to 30, but till 20 it may start from, the difficulty may start from 26 degrees even, and these are the cruelest point of your life. People who has 0 degree or 29 degree nakshatra, they who have planets in 0 degree and 29 degree nakshatras, they are really famous, like Imran Khan, like Amitabh Bachchan, like our Prime Minister, and like Gandhiji. There are so many very famous people. They have 1 or 2 or more than that planets in 0 degree or 29 degree. That's a difficult, that's another topic I have already covered, that is critical degrees. But this topic is not only about critical degree, but the critical degrees in the Gandanta joints. Okay, means Ketu nakshatra 0, 1, 2 degrees, and the Markari nakshatras 28, 9, 30 degrees. So these are the most difficult. Now if your 6th lord, okay, you just consider that you are Cancer ascendant, so your 6th lord is Jupiter. If your 6th lord Jupiter is sitting in 29.5 degree, okay, you can think, everybody, if a astrologer is novice, can see that Jupiter in this nakshatra, Jupiter is Revati and it is Piscean. Swakhetri Jupiter might be very good, but your 6th lord Jupiter and 10th lord, 6th and 10th lord, sorry, 6th lord Jupiter and 9th lord Jupiter both are sitting in Revati nakshatra 29.5 degree. So beyond 28 degree starts its cruelty. So 29 degree beyond means this point is very cruel. Your servant can be very cruel. Like your servant is coming every day, taking salary from you, everything is going well and all, but a day you are very sick, you are unable to walk, very difficult position, and that day only your servant will also make 1,000 excuses and the servant will not come. So with severe injuries or like severe high fever, you are working yourself because your 6th lord Jupiter is sitting in that highest degree, 29.5 degree of Revati nakshatra, which is a Gandanta point. And there can be difficult different things can be there, like in Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius is a dharma sign, and that is a natural 9th sign and very religious and all these things. Now you are Aries ascendant, and as Aries ascendant, your second lord Venus is sitting in Mool nakshatra, 0 degree, 1 degree, or 0.5 degree, 0.55 degree in Moon nakshatra. Your second lord Venus, second and seventh lord Venus is sitting. Seventh lord in ninth, or second lord in ninth is very good. Everybody will tell that you have dhan yoga because second lord is in ninth, and your seventh lord is in ninth, that is kendra and cone exchange. That's also very good. But that Aries ascendant person only knows how much he is suffering due to the marriage and how much he is suffering due to the family relations, in business and all. Why? Because second and seventh lord Venus is sitting in 0 degree or 0.5 degree of Mool nakshatra. Mool is one of the cruelest. Okay, it can destroy you with several kind of like, it can be injury or disease, but it can be not only injury or disease, it can be very cruel reaction of your wife. Cruelly you do work hard, but cruelly your business finishes, and your business is taking turns which are very difficult, making your life very difficult. At the same time, your business is failing, and your wife or your husband is not at all cooperating with you, making the difficult means having extramarital. Just imagine your wife is having extramarital, at the same time your business of clothes are being destroyed almost because of fire. I'm just giving example. So this kind of thing will happen. This kind of thing will happen if in Gandamul nakshatras, means the Ketu nakshatra very less degree, 0, 1, 2, and the Mercury nakshatra 28, 9, 30. Anything fall in this. Only 2 examples I have given. Then it can be, you can be like Leo ascendant, and your like 7th lord Leo ascendant, your 7th lord Saturn is sitting in 8th in Revati, 29 degree, 29 beyond degree, 29 degree 0.26, something like that. And 7th lord 8 is in itself very difficult, because in your marriage there are so many hidden things. You like plead people, please help me, my spouse is very torturing to me. Nobody will listen to you because your 7th lord is in 8. So your spouse and your marriage is always having a very high like image from outside. For outsiders are very much jealous. Any planet in 8th in that particular house, like if your 6th lord is in 8, people are jealous of your job, people are jealous of your son or daughter. If your 5th lord or about education, they are jealous, it is sitting in 8. And so 7th lord is sitting in 8, people, everybody is jealous of your marriage and business. But at the same time, you know how difficult it is your, whenever there is a business deal, something or other happens at home, someone is sick or something or other happens, so the business like that particular meeting or that particular transaction fails. Or in marriage also, you do whatever, it is not working because there are secret relationship of your spouse. It can be some secret disease of in the family of the spouse, which you cannot tell others, or if you can tell others also, nobody will believe you. Nobody is sympathetic to you. And Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, his nakshatra was, Moon nakshatra was Revati, at as much as I know. Moon nakshatra was Revati, and you know how much Jesus Christ was tortured. That is, I really get scared. That is a like height of torture, when you know that he was a first healer. If you will look at someone or touch someone, that person will be free of disease. So such a extremely high level of soul is having moon in Revati nakshatra. So that person was tortured, physical torture before he was crucified was extreme to the power infinity. The flesh was coming out, the bone was exposed. Even then they were beating him. That is the gandanta point. So every time that beating and that torture might not be visible from outside. It depends on planets, it depends on which lord is sitting there. But so many times, if it is your 8th house and Gandamul Nakshatra falls on 8th house, like Aries ascendant and Gandamul Nakshatra is in Jeshtha, okay, like third lord Mercury is in Jeshtha, Mercury in Jeshtha in its own nakshatra. So your sibling, the younger sibling, is very intelligent, very sharp, but whatever he or she is doing can be extremely torturous to you. Jyeshtha Nakshatra is having a typical nature of holding a very high position but having affair with someone else's husband. That's very common in Jyeshtha. Now don't retaliate that I am a Jyeshtha, I am also Jyeshtha, moon Jyeshtha, this planet, that planet, but I am not like that. So you can have your 6th lord in Jyeshtha. So your enemies are having that kind of affair with someone else's spouse. Okay. Or you have an affair with someone and the affair broke up, and after that you got married with someone else, but again you are keeping relationship with the person with whom your ex. That is a Jyeshtha. Holding very high position, good amount of money, very good in finance, but very cheap in mentality, according to me. I am very copybook style, like लॉ बुक में जैसा लिखा हुआ रहता है लॉ, उस टाइप का. आई एम दैट काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन विथ ऑल प्लैनेट्स फॉलिंग इन गुड हाउसेस, लाइक ओन हाउस or friend's house or Kendra or Kon. This kind of a person I am. Means bad, good means good. There is nothing. She was bad in this, but she was very good in this. I don't have anything like that in my dictionary. If someone is very good in studies or very high in position holding, but having affair with illicit affair, then the person is bad and only bad for me. So whatever, please don't mind, because there are some judgmental planets, which is my Atma Karaka. So this is it. So I think you understood, because I have explained Mool, I have explained Revati, I have explained Jyeshtha also, I have explained Aslesha. No, I have not explained Aslesha. Just consider someone is Capricorn ascendant and the 6th Lord Mercury is sitting in Aslesha 29 degree. So whenever you have enmity with someone, that person is doing black magic against you and doing something which you don't understand. You open your door and see that some flower and some few things of puja, sindoor kind of thing are fallen near your door, and something bad happens after that, and all these things. It can be possible that many of your enemies or relatives are in medicine or liquor related, means alcohol related job, or addicted to medicine or addicted to alcohol, or always sick kind of things. All these things, it depends on which nakshatra, and it depends on which planet sitting in which nakshatra. I think the example of these are rakshasa degrees or nakshatras, you can say. So I think I could explain you very well, and you have an idea about the gandanta nakshatras. I think my first video was quite a few years ago. My first video was on Magha nakshatra or gandanta nakshatras only. Bye, have a nice time.